All right, guys, welcome to our Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow, villa that I surprised Tracy with.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so this is called... We'll have a walk around.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
We're in the Phang Nga province, and we're in Bosean Villa, which is about an hour and a half from Krabi, where we are, Krabi Ao Nang, where we were before. All right, so this is a two-bedroom villa.
This is our pool?
This is our private pool. This was the last room left, so we had to get a two-bedroom villa because this was the last room left.
I like that room.
So Tracy can have that one over there, and this is my room. All right, so we get a king-size bed in this villa. There it is, Bosean, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's how you say it.
Look how beautiful it is.
So look at this, absolutely amazing.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, we've got air conditioning here.
Look at this bathroom.
Ooh.
When you've done the hard yards around Thailand, this is amazing.
Turn the lights on. Oh, this is amazing.
Look at this.
Okay, so you got the shower, you got the shower head there, and what's over here? You got the toilet and the sink. It's fairly big. It's like a nice big villa style. And we've got a fridge and the water, the safe, the hairdryer, and you can put all your clothes in there. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, let's go and have a look over here. So it's actually not a bad sized pool actually. So we get to spend a day in the private pool. TV, we've got the kitchen table, the fridge, nice fans, a couple of air conditioning units up here. All right, and this is if you're bringing kids or you'll come in here as a couple. You won't believe the price. I'll save the price for later, but you won't believe the price. So there's another king size bed in here. And we've got a single bed in here for your families. And I presume the bathroom would probably be about the same. Oh yeah, it's identical to the other bathroom. All right, super excited about this one. This is a surprise Valentine's Day thing for tomorrow for Tracy. So we're out in the road. So you got to do these things once in a while to keep your other half happy. But over the back there, I'll go around and show you the property later, and I'll use the drone footage. It's absolutely amazing, this property.
This is our private
There's like
pool.
a lake over the back, and you can go on little paddle boats, and there's paddle boats, and what else was over there? Oh, there's a nice pool over there. There's yeah, you can do the ping pong tables, and there's all things for the kids.
It's a waterfall.
Over the back.
Bee cave.
Yeah, over the back there we can go to there's a cave, and there's a couple of waterfalls within a few kilometres from this area, but their grounds are superb. And you won't believe, we just stayed at PP Island, so the video before this one, and we paid 270 Australian dollars for where we stayed. It was just on PP Island. Of course, PP is a lot more expensive, but for this per night was 220 Australian dollars per night, and you get two-bedroom villa, and we get breakfast included. And I'll show you. I'll put up on the screen an aerial shot of the gardens and the surrounding area from the drone shots I'm going to go and take. But amazing. But we're going to probably go for a swim, and either today or tomorrow, so we'll probably make a 2-day video. We're going to go to the caves and waterfalls and see what else there's to do. I think there's like temples, and there's so much to do around this area. So I wanted to spend 3 nights, but they were booked out. Alrighty, here we go. We're walking into the bee cave, and we've got a big gorilla waiting for us at the entrance. All right, let's have a look. I don't think it's a big cave system. It's only like a little cave here, but it's only a few minutes walk from where we're staying. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's just one big open cave. I'll walk out to the other end and have a look. There's just one big cave. Let's have a look to see if there's any more little caves off it. But yeah, as I said before, we're going to go to a couple of waterfalls. It's pretty hot today, And then we're going to go back. It's Valentine's Day today, so we're going to go back and spend the afternoon by the pool and have something to eat. The restaurant's really good. The breakfast was awesome, actually. And then tomorrow, we're going to be heading to the Phang Nga National Park, where James Bond Island is. And I think there's a floating village there, so we're going to go and have a look at the little village. There's birds and stuff like that. We're actually, this is the name of it, Phang Viewpoint. All right, so let's have a look. Alrighty, I just found another cave system here. It's just around the corner. So let's have a look. I'm not going to go too far because I don't know how deep it goes and I've only got thongs on. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, it actually goes quite far into there. It's pretty dark in here, you can't see in there. But there's no way I'm going in there. So yeah, not a bad little cave system. No entry fee or anything, it's just off the main road here. And to get back out of here without slipping over. There's another little cave system there. Look at the white rock there just coming down. It's all different colours. There's like a little cave in there. All right, let's head back to the trusty motorbike and we'll go find the waterfall. There's a couple of waterfalls just up the road here, not too far. So I love looking at the waterfalls, and let's go for a swim. Alrighty guys, we just left the cave. If you're staying around the area, it's worth 5 minutes. It's not a real big cave system, but we were literally 2 minutes away from there, so we went into the B cave. Now we're heading to, it says here, Beetle Waterfall. I'm not sure if that's the proper Thai name, but let's go down to the Beetle Waterfall and see what that has to offer. The views around here, just, you can't beat the Phang Nga province. Everything's nice and green, beautiful place. The mountains behind us and around us, and we've got the accommodation, the resort to the right of us. Motorbike going fast. All right, so we've got about 2 Ks to go to the Beetle Waterfall, so let's go and see what that has to offer. Alrighty guys, we've just arrived to Tao Thong Waterfall. What did the sign say, Tracy? It was Beetle Waterfall, they called it. That might be the English name for it. We're going to walk across this rickety suspension bridge. Let's follow, oh Jesus, let's follow Tracy. Look at the views down there. That's pretty nice. Nice and tranquil around here. The old Thai suspension bridges, very nice. Let's see what's on the other side, and we'll walk up. I think there's a nice little waterfall further up there, so we're going to go and have a look what that has to offer. It's probably one of the hottest days so far we've been in Thailand, so it's quite hot. I think it might be like 32, 33, oh geez, 32, 33 degrees. So we might even have a swim at this waterfall. But the surrounding areas is quite good. It's only about 2 or 3 minutes drive from our accommodation, our little resort there. So let's walk around and see what this area has to offer, and let's go for a swim. Hey. Alrighty guys, we're standing where the waterfall would be. I'm pretty sure during wet season this is going to flow big time, because we're in beginning of February now. It doesn't rain very much around this time of year, so but beautiful cave. I'm presume the water comes rushing through there, through the cave there, because it's still a little bit damp, and then they've made like a little dam weir here, and then obviously flows down there pretty deep and then flows down. But there's a bit of a bust. There's no waterfall here, but it's a beautiful cave. And there's no way I'm walking up there, because it looks like it goes for ages in there. But yeah, it just looks muddy and rocky and all that, so I'm not going to chance walking through there. But the scenery down here, absolutely beautiful. There was kids just swimming in this little water hole just here. So you can come for a swim here. we're going to go and try and find another waterfall or something else to do. But it's nice and tranquil here. There's only a few people here. No tourists ever come here, so I presume, because it's just all Thai people that I've seen, all the locals. So it's like a little hidden area away from the crowds and stuff like that. Alrighty guys, that waterfall was a little bit of a flop. I think rainy season that would flow over quite nicely. So we've decided we're going to a temple cave, I think it's called. So it's about 24 kilometers away. So sit back, I'll show you some of the scenery on the way, and we'll get there in about half an hour. Alrighty guys, we're heading up to the temple cave, and we've just come across, I'm not sure how you say it, Wat Khiriwong. There's like a little temple inside. Tracy's just gone through, there's like a little cave in there. So let's go and have a look. There's monkeys everywhere. She's not sure if it's actually open or anything, but let's go and have a look. Let's go through and have a look, eh? There's our trusty little motorbike. Some toilets down there. Where's all the monkeys gone? Trey, where'd all the monkeys go? Oh, the monkeys ran up there. All right, it's a nice little cave entrance. Nice little entrance to go to the temple. There's a little dog up here. Let's go and have a look at what this has to offer. It's very, there's nobody else here. It's very serene. You come through like a little cave opening, and there's just like caves all around us. And Viewpoint Buddha Cliff is up this way, so nobody's come up to us. I don't know if you're I presume you're allowed in here. Let's go for a walk and see if we can find the Buddha view up in the little trails up here somewhere. I don't know which way to go. Let's go up this way. Alrighty, I've gone off the beaten path here. Tracy stayed down there. She doesn't like climbing up this kind of stuff. I found a ladder. This must be the right way to go. Look how beautiful it is in here. Look at the rock formations. Unbelievable. So I don't know how far it is to walk up there. If I make it, I'll show you what's at the top. Let's head up there. All right, guys, this is the furthest time walking up. I've made up to a little cave system up here. It's pretty, look at how I had to get up. There's like little ropes and stuff like along the way, but yeah, it's you have to climb up everything. The views are really nice. No, oh, you got to go higher. I'm not going up there. You can see a ladder that goes up the mountain there, and it must go right at the top. I've got no hope of getting up there. Not with thongs on. Anyway, all right, let's head back down to where Tracy is, and we'll continue on to the tiger temple down up the road there. The monkeys just grabbed our helmet. Get away from our motorbike, you. Now he's trying to steal my helmet. There he is there.
He climbed up the front and sat on the handlebars onto the seat and sat up there.
All right, so I'll go to the toilet and leave Tracy with the motorbike, and she lets the monkey steal our helmet. There it is there. Alrighty, we've visited, I'm pretty sure it's a Buddhist area, like little temple area. I'm pretty sure that walk goes all the way up to the top of the mountain there. I only made it probably about 10% of the way because it got real difficult. All right, with all the monkeys sitting there watching us, we're going to head up to the tiger temple and see what else we can get up to. I need to find a waterfall that's got heaps of water in it because we're pretty hot and sweaty, so we need to go for a swim. All right, we'll leave it with you monkeys. See you later. Alrighty guys, we've arrived to it. I think I was saying before Tiger Cave Temple, but it's actually called the Dragon Cave Temple. All right, so we're gonna go for a nice leisurely walk up the mountain, and I think there's really good views, and we can see the cave up the top there. So let's start walking up. Yeah, it doesn't look like too many tourists come around here. I love going to places where there's not mass tourism. You know, you're out there by yourself, just with the locals, coming up to places like this. It's just getting off the beaten path, get away from the likes of Phuket, Bangkok, all the major places in Thailand, and come and see the countryside of Thailand. It's beautiful, beautiful areas around Thailand. All right, let's go up there, and before I'm out of breath, we'll start making our way up to the Dragon Temple Cave. All right, guys, we've made it to the first little section. Little section of the cave. We're going to continue walking up. I think the views are going to get much better as we go up, so let's continue walking up. Yeah, as you walk up to this section, you take your shoes off and leave them down there. Let's walk up to the cave right now. Look how steep it is. It mightn't appear steep on the camera, but it's a little bit steep. Oh, you can feel the cold breeze coming through there. It's like nature's air conditioning. This is cool. Nice little cave here. Half decent sized room. Oh, look at the view out there. That's beautiful. Straight over the valley there. All right, let's walk up. Walk up further. Oh, this is nice up here. All the little shrines in the cave here. It's heaps cooler in here. As I think it's about 33 or maybe 34 degrees today. It's one of the hottest days we've had in Thailand. Let's walk up. Oh, look at the views from this section up here. It's nice. All right, let's make our way up to the lookout up the top there. Alrighty, let's make our way up to the viewpoint up there. That's amazing. Look at that. Look at the structures of the rock up there through to the whole of the cave. Alrighty, now for the tough stuff. Climbing up these ladders. Oh, it does get steep up there. Hey guys, we made it to the top of the Dragon Cave Temple. Let's have a look at the views around here. The little, it's like a little dragon serpent kind of thing there. And then the offerings that I think they do. Alrighty, let's have a look at the view. Nice view over the little, not sure if that's coconuts or pineapples, trees down there. But beautiful view up here. Wasn't that hard to walk up. There's a little bit of a little steep staircase here and there. Yeah, and anyone, I tried to look downstairs, but if anyone in the comments know why they call it the Dragon Cave Temple, please let me know in the comments. I just couldn't see anything that says why it's called the Dragon Cave Temple. All right, let's jump back on the motorbike, have a look at the view for the last time. Trying to find a waterfall so I can go for a swim because it's pretty hot today. So let's make our way back down and see what else we can get up to, guys. Alrighty guys, we've finished the Dragon Cave Temple. That was quite nice up there, nice little view up there. Spend like half an hour up there. We're gonna head back towards the hotel. If we can find anything to do, we'll stop. If not, we're gonna go for a nice, refreshing swim. Alright, as usual, Google Maps was trying to take us down some dirt road into nowhere. So we're doing a U-turn and going back the way we came. Never listen to Google Maps around Thailand, it's absolutely shocking. Yeah, you might be able to go that way if you have a dirt bike or you're going to walk. Oh, here's this dog. This dog attacked us on the way past. Here it comes. Hey! Some of the dogs are really good, but some of them, they chase you for miles. You got to watch your ankles around here. Oh, but the views are absolutely amazing through here. Alrighty guys, we had to stop and get new brake pads. So the brake pads were starting to scrape at the back, so I've decided to just stop at this little garage here and he's going to help us out. Don't know how much it is, it shouldn't be too much. Thailand's fairly cheap for things like this. So we're going to get our brake pads fixed and then we're going to head back to the resort and go for a nice cool swim. Alrighty guys, we just went next door and got the nicest and cheapest smoothies we've had in Thailand yet. 2 pineapple smoothies, 60 baht, so 30 baht each. And they're fixing the motorbike there. The brake pads, ooh, they were the worst brake pads I've ever seen. They were down to bare metal. So yeah, maybe the rental company should have put brand new brake pads on before I jumped on. But we're going to drink this. It looks like it might even come over and start raining soon. We've got about 10 kilometers to go, so we're going to head straight back. All right guys, we just been to fix the brakes because they started scraping pretty bad, so they were down to bare metal, which was pretty bad, so they should have been done a little while ago. I got charged, which I think is really expensive. They probably gave me tourist prices. It was 950 to change the back brake pads. So leave a comment to see if that was good value or how much I got ripped off. The rental place over WhatsApp said it should be around 200 to 500 baht. So I got a receipt, so hopefully the rental place will pay for it. All right, we're back on the road now and we're heading back to the accommodation, back to our hotel for a nice afternoon swim. All right guys, we just ended the days in Bosean Villa, just in Phang Nga province. Absolutely spectacular place to come. Cost us $220 a night. The villas, we booked a 2-bedroom villa because that was all that was available. So we didn't need 2 bedrooms. The pool was amazing. We had a private little pool. The rooms were really nice. The bed was comfy, which is unusual for Thailand because the beds are pretty hard in Thailand. The area, look at the area behind us. I mean, they've got a nice big pool there. Nice restaurant. We just had something to eat there. It was quite nice, very tasty, and actually very affordable for a resort style hotel complex. It's very cheap, to be honest. But look at the views that we get. Look at the mountains over the back. There's Tracy down there. She's gone for a walk. There's like a putt-putt golf there, and there's like boats that you can use down here. And there's kids' toy playground and all that around there. But it's absolutely a beautiful place. So if you're heading from Krabi and you're going back or vice versa to Phuket, stay here for a couple of days, guys. It's really unique. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's halfway in between Phuket and Krabi as you come around through Phang Nga province. But you can see the treetop, other villas around the corner there. They're the 2 and 1 bedroom villas. I'm actually in a little treetop, little platform here, overlooking the area. But yeah, we're going to end the video there. Tomorrow, we're going to be heading to James Bond Island. We're going to hire a boat from Phang Nga. I think there's a national park there. So we're going to hire another private boat and we're going to just have a look around the area. James Bond, I think there's a floating village there we're going to go and see, and caves and waterfalls, whatever is out there we're going to do that tomorrow before we head back towards Phuket. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.